Let's go! Good afternoon, I'm Robin Banks, and welcome to the United States and the second round of the British Heart Foundation Ferrari 458 Campionato from the exhilarating Laguna Seca circuit in California. As we race, we are raising awareness for this wonderful charity, so if you can donate anything at all by the way of fundraising, buying retail, or simply giving unwanted items for sale, then please do so. I can assure you, together we can make a difference. The circuit's signature turn, the downhill plunging corkscrew, is one of the most challenging chicanes in the world and seriously puts the tear-off underpants system through its paces, and is in fact the testing ground and home for the aforementioned equipment. The track is 2.2 miles in length, with the longest straight of just under a third of a mile and a total of 11 corners. In round one, we witnessed some stunning performances from Carlos Punterino, Arti Fernati and Fabio Detrelli, getting their campaigns off to a great start with the first podiums of the season, and Carlos acquiring bonus points for fastest lap in the race and pole position, claiming the number one spot from the off for himself and his alien team. Carlos has set the bar high for this championship, and everyone knows there is a mountain to climb. After an action-packed qualifying session, which was incredibly close, our green lineup today is: in first place, Carlos Punterino; in second, Brian Messiah; in third, Arti Fernati; in fourth, Halen Van Eddy; in fifth, our newcomer Blacksy; in sixth, Rico Mortis; seventh place, Fabio Detrelli; in eighth, Frank Handsome; ninth, Alex Anders; 10th, Simon Bouquet; and rounding out the grid in 11th, Philadelphia. So let's go down to the track where our ex-race driver and technical guru Dave Unshaw is doing our lap focus in his Ferrari. How's it going, Dave?
Many thanks, Robin. I've got a full cartridge of tear-off underpants, so here we go for our lap focus on the Laguna Seca circuit in California. As we plunge down the hill in fourth gear, 150 more, 4 mile per hour, down into the dreaded hairpin, 52 miles an hour, second gear. Keep your nice tight line. Here we go into turn 3, 75 mile an hour, second gear. Accelerating up to just shy of 100 mile an hour in third gear. Swinging into turn 4. Accelerating down the straight, 140 mile an hour, fourth gear, and down to second gear. Around the left-hander and up the hill. Accelerating up the hill towards the bomb hole. Third gear, 105 mile an hour. This really is a tear-off underpants part of the circuit. Up the hill towards the infamous corkscrew, banging down through the gears. Into first gear. Steady as she goes, Mr. Christian. And round into the rainy curve. Off-camber, downhill section. Very, very scary and easy to get wrong. Into turn 10, the right-hander, third gear, 91 mile an hour, and then down towards the last corner, turn 11, and onto the main straight, first gear, very easy on the gas, coming out of the corner, and then firing all the way up to the finish line, 154 mile an hour. There we go, Robin. Good luck, boys. It's going to be one hell of a race. Catch you later.
So as we go down to the grid, we're on board with Alex Anders, who should give us a fairly good view of the first turn. And we're off. There we go, trying to keep it smooth, get a good start. Over the blind crest, Braxy's gone wide into the gravel already. Down towards the dready hairpin, Alex goes wide. Keep trying to keep it tight round the corner. Everybody bunching up. Easy to make a mistake here. Fabio Detrelli goes around the outside of Alex Anders. Down towards turn 4. Trying to make the best of a good start. Looks like the front 4 are pulling away already. Carlos has got a great start. He's off in first place with Brian Messiah closely following with Halen Van Eddy and Arti Fernati right up his Jaxie. Rico into the bomb hole, goes wide into the gravel. That'll cost him. Up towards the corkscrew, known as the Widowmaker. Down the hill. Black Sea right behind Rico, trying to go around the outside. They make contact. Black Sea's got the right line into the right-hander. Frank Handsome being attacked by Fabio Detrelli. Alexander's in hot pursuit. Rico's gone way back. Rico's been pushed right back. Back down the hill towards the Andretti hairpin. On the brakes. Very, very scary. Alexander's keeps a tight line. Black Sea desperately trying to find a way through. Doesn't want to let the front pack get away. Rico's right up behind him. Fabio goes wide onto the gravel. Into turn 4. Rico catches the sausage, which plunges him wide onto the gravel trap. Not a very good start for our Rico. Simon Bouquet goes round the outside of him. Heading up towards the bomb hole. Rico's got to get a grip on this. The front lot are getting well away. Rico's caught the sausage again. Got off track in the bomb hole and spat out. Poor old Rico. Not a good start for our two-time champion. Alex makes contact with Frank Handsome. Down into the corkscrew. Black Sea right on the back of these pair. Desperately trying to get through. Cascading down to the bottom of the hill. Everybody trying to get up the inside into turn 11. Black Sea makes a lunge. Alex is good on the brakes. Holds him off. On board with Fabio Detrelli. He's in 8th place. Down towards the Andretti hairpin. Alexanders goes wide. Black Sea goes up the inside. Into turn 3. Real tight right-hander. Got to watch that sausage. And down towards turn 4. Bear in mind, it's nearly 100 mile an hour through there. Scary stuff. Looking at Artie Fernardi in 4th place. Right on the back of Eddie. Doesn't want to let Carlos and Brian get away. Which they are doing. Carlos is doing a great job. Artie currently running in 4th place. Eddie in line for a podium, although we got a long way to go. Down the rainy curves to the bottom of the hill. Artie definitely trying to make a good position. Did very well in the first round, got a 2nd place. Can he replicate that today? Looks like he might be in with a shot. Over the crest. And then down the hill towards the Andretti hairpin. Artie going out wide, get a good exit. Nice and tight on the other part of the hairpin. Give a good run. Right on the back of Eddie again into the right-hander. Frank Handsome currently running in 5th place. Doing a great job is Frank. Black Sea almost on the back of him. Our Frank is one of the most defensive drivers in the world. Really, really hard to get past Frank. Especially now he's a bit taller. Black Sea tickling the green stuff. Could end in disaster. Over the blind crest and into the corkscrew. Everyone getting them through clean. Alexander's hanging on to the back of these pair. Black Sea on the back of Frank Handsome now, goes out wide. Fix about it. Frank holds him off. Not sure whether Frank let him pass then or Black Sea had a good run out of the corner, but Frank's trying to get up the inside into turn 11. Alexander's trying to go around the outside and Fabio Detrelli losing a little bit of grip. Down the hill again, it's a very quick lap. Frank tries to go back up the inside. Can he make it stick? Slight contact. Black Sea gets a good exit. Alexander's hanging on to the back of Frank. Can Black Sea get away? Frank's back on him again. Into the left-hander. Ready to go start the run up the hill. Frank is almost in the boot. Up towards the bomb hole. This could be make or break. Frank's gone wide into the gravel. Hold on to that steering wheel, Frank, like your life depends on it. Alexander's goes past. Not sure what happened there, but Blakesy must have made a mistake and tapped somebody in front. Artie Fernardi trying to go around the outside. Into turn 11. Halen Vanetti doing all he can to hold him off. Artie's right up behind Halen, pushing him down the hill. Looks like these pair need to get a room. Halen goes out wide. Artie tries to go a tight line and get up the inside. Doesn't quite make it stick. Into the right-hander. Artie right on the back of Eddie all the way down to turn 5. Like a bad itch. Artie pushing Eddie up the hill. Into the bomb hole. Both making it through nice and clean. Eddie got a good run out of there. Up into the corkscrew, make or break. Looks like they made contact. Artie pushed Eddie out there, not quite sure what happened. Shall we take another look? Here we go. Oh, Eddie had already spat out. Couldn't be avoided. Artie had nowhere to go. That's such a shame for Halen. Never mind, he'll get back on his feet. Looking at the Team Sky Pats. Simon Bouquet. Looks like Rico's managed to recover. It's on the back of Simon. Simon giving him a bit of a drag. I think he's letting Rico go. He knows he's got more pace. Good team management that by Simon. Very, very good. Loving that yellow livery on that Team Skypats car. Carlos Punterino in first place. Doing an absolute phenomenal job. Showing the rest of the pack how it's done. Can Carlos make this 2 in a row? I feel he could, as long as he holds it together. You could do it, Carlos. Driving like he's from another planet. Unbelievable. Mind you, Dave seems to think he is from another planet. Typical Dave. Back with Brian Messiah. Hanging on to that steering wheel like his life depends on it. I think Brian's already pitted. He's actually behind Alexander, so he must have gone in for a tyre change. Some of us are struggling on this track, especially with these tyres and this car. Not the best combination. Brian usually does a good job. Had a bit of a technical in round 1, so didn't score any points. Let's hope he can do well in this round. Seems to be keeping it together at the moment. Back with Halen Vanetti. Artie Fernardi must have pitted because Halen's running in 3rd. Recovered after his crash. Halen hoping for a top 5 result. Sure he can do it. With Alexander's in 8th place. Got Brian Messiah for company now. Brian won't waste any time trying to get past. He never does. Into the corkscrew. Alex getting a little bit out of shape. Manages to hold it together. So easy done on that chicane. You can see where they test the tear-off underpants up there. Alex looks like he's losing a bit of grip. Serving a penalty too by the look of it. Brian Messiah and Alexander side by side down the main straight. Over the crest. Brian gets the job done. Can he hold him off into the Andretti hairpin? Alex goes out wide. Brian takes the defensive line. Holds Alex off. Starts to pull away. Gets the job done. Back with Black Sea in 7th place. Almost catching up with Fabio Nitrelli. Catching the green stuff again, goes through there like a scalded cat. Going a little bit out of shape. That was a close one, Black Sea. A little bit too much gas too early. Really got a hold of this Ferrari like it's a raging bull. Even though it slowed him up, he's right up behind Fabio Nitrelli. Too wide down towards the Andretti hairpin. Black Sea almost goes up the back of Simon Bouquet. Loses 2 places. Just manages to regain the position back in front of Brian Messiah. Black Sea loses control again. Almost lost it again then. Could be time for a tyre change, I think. Definitely pushing that a bit hard. Brian Messiah trying to get a good run up the hill towards the bomb hole. Can he dispatch Simon Bouquet? Gets the job done. Very, very good move by Brian. Hot on the heels of Fabio Nitrelli. Black Sea also gets through. Simon knows if he hasn't got the pace. Looked like Fabio went off track then. Not sure what happened to Fabio Nitrelli, but he definitely is missing. Brian Messiah and Black Sea both losing grip. Very, very challenging track. Fabio's back on, but he's definitely diving into the pits. He knows his tyres are gone. Everybody banging and shoving into turn 11. Brian getting back in front of Black Sea. Down towards the hairpin. Brian getting out of shape. Black Sea coming up the inside. Something wrong with Brian's car there. He wouldn't have done that on purpose. Artie Fanati currently running in 2nd place. Doing a phenomenal job. Seems to have tamed his Ferrari. If he can tame it on this track, then he can tame it anywhere. Up the hill, will he test a tear-off? Not this time round. And here he works for Hans-Hoff Furberger as the chief tear-off underpants tester. But then again, Hans-Hoff's always looking for new talent. Into turn 11, and then accelerating down the main straight. Artie hoping to get a good result for his team as well. Frank Handsome running in 8th place. Showing that Ferrari who's boss. I think the Ferrari's the boss. That sound is music to the ears. Has an extremely exquisite exhaust tone. Real raw. Flag goes very, very wide into the Andretti hairpin, but cuts back to a tight line. That's okay if there's nobody with you. If you go out wide, they go on the inside. Alexander's in 6th place, doing a great job. Him and Simon running together. Into the corkscrew. Looks like Rico's behind too. Looks like a trio of toxic skypads. Rico's coming. Back with Brian Messiah and Blacksea. Into turn 11. Brian goes up the inside. Lovely overtaking maneuver. On board with Rico, chasing Simon Bouquet. Alexander's must have gone in the pits. Over the crest, desperately trying to make up some time after that incredible balls up in his first few laps. To the left-hander, catching up with Bouquet. Into the right-hander, catching up with Bouquet. Slams right into the back of Simon. I think Simon was trying to let him past. Don't think Rico meant to hit him then. He didn't expect him to hit his brakes that early. So we're at the halfway point in the race. So let's go down to pit lane and have a quick word with our ex-race driver and technical guru, Dave Ocho. How's it going, Dave?
Many thanks, Robin. I'm down here in the pit lane laboratory talking to Hensoff Furberger as he has had a few complaints about skypads. Hello, Hensoff. Nice to see you again. I hear you've had a few problems regarding the Skypants tear-off system.
Hello, Dave. Nice to see you again. We have had a few comments regarding the vigorous removal of the skypants during the races, with some of the drivers saying they are losing some of their hair and one almost lost a testicle.
Ouch. What, hair on their head? I can relate to that.
No, the bottoms. Also, the moisturizer bottle keeps emptying all of its contents into the pants and confusing the drivers who think they have messed themselves badly and are waiting for an ejection that never happens. We are working tirelessly to rectify this problem as quickly as we can, as some of the drivers are losing focus as they are fidgeting vigorously whilst driving.
Hensoff, I did overhear the alien team talking about interfering with Skypants software.
You did?
Yes, but I thought it was all a prank until I noticed yesterday that Frank was actually taller.
Achtung! Petra!
Yes, oh master.
Run a diagnostic check at once on the Skypants software!
Whatever you say.
And tighten the arson sphincter firewall to Splitcon too! There will be no cracks in Skypants!
I'll tell you what, Robin, I'm convinced something's going on. I may do a stakeout with Pietra before the next race. Back to you!
Many thanks, Dave. A stakeout and aliens. Whatever next. Back to the race, folks. Fabio Detrelli going down into the corkscrew. Looks like he's behind Halen Van Eddy. Definitely on the pursuit. Banging into the sausage like a man possessed. Halen Van Eddy currently running in 7th place. Fabio desperately trying to catch up with him. Wants to follow on from his result from round 1. Bagged himself a nice haul of points. Looks like he's alone in Team Sky Sports. The next driver has let him down as well. He was here today and definitely gone tomorrow. Brian Messiah losing control of his Ferrari. Up the hill towards the bomb hole. He won't be very pleased with that. Frank Hudson in 5th place. Frank says thank you very much. Shooting up the hill towards the corkscrew. Hoping for a good result. Greg's not with us this weekend. He had a few issues with Skypads. Had a malfunction with his tear-offs. Hopefully he'll make a full recovery. Be back on track next time out. Frank goes into pits. Hale and Vanetti taking the scenic route down to the bottom of the hill. That allowed Fabio to get right on the back of him. Into turn 11, Eddie's losing grip. You can see him sliding into turn 11. Fabio goes on the inside. Saw Blanksy lose control as well. Let's have a look. Oh, went wide. Caught the gravel. That'll do it. Easy done. Back with Carlos Punterino, our championship leader in first place. Doing a phenomenal job. You'd almost think he was actually from another planet. Dave does make me laugh sometimes. Down to the Andretti hairpin. Carlos so smooth. Got that car perfectly dialed in. Showing the rest of the pack who's boss. Very, very smooth line around the two right-handers. Looks like Halen's had a bit of a mishap. Carlos shoots up around him and up the hill towards the bomb hole. Looks like that's Blanksy in the distance. Back with Simon Bouquet running in 8th. Got Brian Messiah right up his jacksie. Brian desperately trying to make up some ground and get a good result. Next time out we're in Monza. I know that's one of Brian's favourite tracks. Let's hope he does well. Down through the rainy curves to the bottom of the hill. Brian's right up behind Simon. Goes up the inside into turn 11. Can he do it? Simon holds him off. Somebody skidded out there. I heard the tyres go. Over the crest and down the hill towards the Andretti hairpin. Simon takes a defensive line. Brian desperately trying to get around him. Fires up the inside. What a move by Brian Messiah. He was half on the gravel trap. Goes into the right-hander and fires into turn 4. Back with Rico. He's in first place. Carlos has got into pits. I don't think he'll hold on to that for very long. One hell of a recovery from that crash he had, and the first few laps which were absolutely diabolical for Rico. Hopefully he'll get a good result. He got 4th last time out at the Nürburgring. Not a bad start. Trying to get his first podium. Driving very smooth. Was doing a good job until this championship. Back with Hale and Vanetti in 9th. Obviously come out of the pits. Sliding around a bit is Halen. He's lost control. Time for a tyre change, I feel. Artie Fenati running in 3rd place. Artie's been very quiet this race, just going about his business. Doing a great job. Team Affinity will be having a good point haul from this. Definitely got control of his Ferrari. Doing a good job. He never knows which tyres to pick though. He's flittering around all over the place with the pit chain. They see him wandering around aimlessly with his clipboard, trying to work out his strategy. Got a bit of a glazed look in his eyes. Back with Blanksy. He's up into 4th. If he can hold that position, it'd be a hell of a good result for him. Top 5, 2nd round, that would be good for Blanksy. Hasn't really shown his true form yet. He looks like he's got the speed, but can he string it all together? We will have to wait and see. Fabio Detrelli. Coming up behind Frank Handsome. We're all mixed up at the moment because people have been coming in and out of the pits. And Fabio's in 8th place. Right behind Frank Handsome. Desperately trying to get past. Goes for a lunge. Fabio just bashes into Frank but doesn't cause any off-track excursions. Manages to get through. Fabio will want another podium. He's doing a very good job in this championship, although he seems to be on his own quite a lot. Simon Bouquet in 6th place. This will be a good result if Bouquet can get top 5. He'll be very happy with that, especially in this car. He said to me it's one slippery son of a... one of those. Bouquet just said to me it's all about being smooth. You gotta keep it smooth. Gotta control that weight transfer. The car doesn't like to be chucked around. The out of this world Carlos Punterino into the Andretti hairpin. Really getting a good grasp on this championship. The howl of that Ferrari down through the bottom section of the track. Unmistakable. Does sound absolutely beautiful. On board with Fabio Detrelli into the corkscrew, chasing Simon Bouquet. Can he get past? Gives him a bump up the rear. Just to let him know he's there. Tries to go on the inside. Bouquet fends him off. Fabio smacks into the sausage. Again. And again. Loves those sausages, does Fabio. Turning this lap into an absolute sausage fest. Trying to get a good run down the hill. Loses a bit of grip. Can he get up behind Bouquet and take him down into the Andretti hairpin? He's going to have a go. Late on the brakes. Takes the inside line. Gets the job done. Bouquet probably never knew what hit him. Fabio's on the gravel. Back with Black Sea in 7th place. Hoping to show his worth to his teammate Artie. Bags into the sausage, hits the green stuff. Gotta be careful there. That's curtains for most people. Carlos Punterino wringing the neck of the corkscrew. Frank lets him through. The blue flag is waving. Carlos is a lap in front of most people on track. Seems to have a strange blue light on the dashboard. I'm not sure what that is. Could be his phone. Obviously videoing his performance. Coming up behind Black Sea. Goes a little bit wide. Brings it back in. Tear bottoming around the flat section of the track. Black Sea's almost on Bouquet. So put him into 6th place if he can get through. Gonna make a lunge into the bomb hole. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Bouquet holds him off. Up into the corkscrew. Can Black Sea make a dive? He does. Superb maneuver by Black Sea. Blocks Bouquet's exit and maintains control of his vehicle. Superb. Beautiful overtaking maneuver that was. Carlos Putrito's coming behind. I'm guessing that the blue flags are waving. Into turn 11. Bouquet lets it past. Fabio De Trilli in 4th place. Be a good result for Fabio. Sliding around a little bit. You gotta bring it home, Fabio. You can do it. No more sausage bagging for you. You'll have to pace yourself. Too much sausage is enough for anybody. Up into the bomb hole. Back with Rico. If he manages to pull 3rd place out of this, it'd be one hell of a result for the team and himself. Just got to bring it home, Rico. Got his reef on there with his number 2. That's how many championships he's won. Got a lot more coming next year. This is the last one this year. I think he may possibly run 3 championships next year. By the talk of it, it's the Jenny Tilward Cup, the Podium Series Cup, and maybe another Meisterschaft. I hear the Jenny Tilward may well be a GR2 category, so that will be very, very quick. Artie Fenati in 2nd place. This will be a great result. Bringing it home. Come on, Artie. You can do it. Brian Messiah's in 7th. Also doing a bit of sausage bagging. Obviously enjoys tickling the odd sausage. Up towards the bomb hole. Not the result he was hoping for. He'll be pretty cross with himself. And he'll probably put his boot through the door of the Ferrari when he pulls up in the pit lane. Team better way get a spare door and take that baseball bat and put it back in the trailer. Goes around Frank Hansen. Moves up a place. Frank will be hounding him back for that. These guys are a lap down. Frank's right up behind him, trying to go up the inside. Frank ends up on the gravel. Not good for your drive out of the corner. Back with Carlos Putrito. Looks like him and Fabio had a coming together then. This is Carlos's last lap. Not sure what happened there. Looks like Fabio had an off-track excursion. Totally loses control going up the hill towards the bomb hole. Spins out. When he re-entered the track, he obviously crashed into Carlos, who was coming up. Didn't see him. Till the last minute, Carlos would have been doing about 100 miles an hour going into that corner. So Carlos Putrito down through the rainy curves to the bottom of the hill and into turn 11 for the very last time. Firing down the straight to take his 2nd win of the season and his massive championship lead. Well done, Carlos. Fabio will be in 4th place. He is a lap down though. Artie Fenati coming down the hill. Takes a fantastic 2nd. Rico in 3rd place. Down towards turn 11, the final turn. This is a hell of a good result for Rico. Rico Mortis takes 3rd place in California. Well done, Rico. Simon Bouquet rounds out the top 5. Very exhausting race for our drivers. Congratulations to Carlos Punterino for a fantastic win, and to Artie Fernati and Rico Mortis for a fantastic second and third place. So let's take a look at the championship points after 2 rounds. Carlos Punterino on 70 points, Artie Fernati on 40, Rico Mortis and Fabio Di Trelli on joint points of 29, Halen Van Eddy on 19 points, Alex Anders and Frank Hansen both have 17 points, with Simon Bouquet on 11, Brian Messiah 10, Greg Rocket 9 and Philly Delphia 7 points. So let's take a look at the team table. We have Team Alien on 68 points, Team Toxic on 50 points, Affinity Racing on 40 points, SimiTech and Sky Sports both on 29, and Sky Comedy on 7 points. Well, that's it, folks. Next time out, we're in Italy and the furious Monza track. Hope you enjoyed today's racing as much as we have. So from California, from me and Dave, many thanks for watching and goodbye.
Let's go!